quick review on this little soldering station I got on eBay. It comes with, they give you a soldering iron, which, show you real quick. Flip this guy on here in the back. It has a little bit of a delayed start. That's what it's supposed to do, I guess. And you can adjust your soldering iron. You can show you exactly how hot it is. It goes all the way up to 480 degrees Celsius, so that's pretty hot. And I liked it really hot when I was doing what I was doing, but I guess it has to get hot first. So and then there's a little dial here for the hot air blower. And so it's kind of cool to do reworks on your boards. I also got this flux on eBay, which was pretty nice to have. It's really good to have flux. You know, all you do is you put a little bit of flux on your board, and then you can rework your solder that comes loose. Seems to happen a lot on the boards lately. Instead of having to replace the whole board, you know, check for loose connections on your stuff and try and fix it. This little soldering station is really nice to have. This one's, I don't know, you know, I haven't anything else to compare it to. I'm not an expert at soldering, but it seems to do pretty well for cheap. It was like 38 bucks or something like that. And when this thing, and look how quickly that heats up, you know, we've got about a 2-minute video, and that thing's already up to 448, gonna hit 480, and that's plenty hot to solder with. It's really nice. It gets super hot and solders in seconds with that thing out really up all the way. And one other thing, if you're doing any soldering, and is make sure you get lead solder. Watch out for that lead-free stuff. It doesn't melt. So pay a little bit of money. I got this at the electronic supply. Real solder. So watch out for that other garbage. It just doesn't. If you notice that you try and heating up your solder and it doesn't heat up, it may not be your machine. It might be the quality of the solder you have. So this is rosin core solder, but I also use the flux too. So if you're doing any soldering, you might want to get one of these. Here's the brand, and I'll put the brand on there on the comments or whatever on the description. And you know, it seems to work good. Well, the other thing is, so when this is for your soldering gun, and this right here is for your air. It's a little bit delayed. There it goes. You can hear there's hot air coming out that little tube. Take something to it. Okay, so anyway, then you can turn this knob, and that does the not the temperature, but it does the right now it's. But anyway, that does not just the temperature, it does the amount of air too. So it's kind of cool. That does it does a really good job of reworking boards. I just did my truck, and it worked out really nice to have. You know, if you don't have one, you might want to try this one. I don't know, you know, how long is it gonna last? I have no idea. You know, maybe 1 or 2 jobs, maybe an hour. I don't know, but it's cheap, so and it worked okay. All right, talk to you in the next video.